Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is I'm Antoine Glover, Community Manager with CreekStone Homes here in Cordera.
This is Jason Rose, Sales and Marketing Manager with CreekStone Homes, and this is our first podcast ever.
Yeah, and you know what's kind of cool about this? We have no scripts here. We are going off the cuff, being spontaneous, speaking from the heart and from the head. And we're going to tell you not really about CreekStone Homes.
Right.
And I think what happens, and Jason and I were talking about this, I think a lot of companies really don't know why they do what they do. And I think a lot of companies just tell us what they do.
Yes.
Yeah, like we're going to sit here and go, oh, we build homes. There's a million beautiful home builders here in Colorado Springs.
And you can't go wrong with them.
You can't.
We get our lumber from the same store.
Yeah, they put it together with nails.
Yeah. The same people put it together.
Exactly, absolutely. But all kidding aside, and we really want to kind of focus in on why we do what we do. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Once again, I'm Antoine Glover. I've been here in Colorado Springs for about 15 years. I've been with CreekStone Homes and in real estate for the past, 4.5, 5 years. And what really does it for me, and I'll speak just for myself, is really truly seeing the people come through the door. And then you go from that experience to actually sitting down, listening to what people's needs and wants are, having that first hole dug, seeing the family around that, and watch that progression of their home being built until one day then the home is built, then another home is built, and then a whole row of homes are built, and we were a part of making a community happen. And then as I'm driving and leaving my the model home or what have you, and I get to see that family playing soccer or playing football.
I like seeing everybody at the grocery store.
Yeah,
the Starbucks. That's all. And just as a couple of young 40-year-old guys who build and sell homes for a living, it's really more about making the community what it is, and why we build homes in community, and why Colorado Springs too. I mean, this company CreekStone has been here for 21 years, and why? I mean, not because it just happened. We wanted to better the lives of the people moving to Colorado Springs. There is a lot of people moving to Colorado Springs. There's 5 military bases here. Lots of recent press of the downtown being one of the top 10 places, downtowns for livability.
Yeah.
The Garden of the Gods Park is the second best national park. It was just named in the world, I believe, not just the country. Colorado Springs was named 5th best affordable city to live in. On that same list is Denver, which was number 1 in the entire country, which is crazy because we are as a business branching out in that direction, and have sold and closed homes in Denver last year, and we'll be making a really big splash in there in 2016, heading to the biggest, best-selling community. I think it's number 4th in the nation for people moving, and
that's just kind of goes to show you. I'm proud to be Colorado Springian. I don't even know if that's I'm just making up words, and I don't care. And we're going to make these words up. We're just like Google's now a verb. Just Google it, right? I'm a Colorado Springian. Spring and chicken. But I love Colorado Springs, and I'm looking at. I've been here, like I said, 15 years, and you've been here, God, most of your life.
Yeah, off and on. This is my 3rd time living here.
3rd time living here, but most of your life. I've seen in the short amount of time, the 15 years that I've been here, it's literally night and day. And what I'm talking about with Colorado Springs and what's happening now, it's the new up and coming Denver. And when I first came out here, it was interesting. I came out from a smaller town of about 50,000 people, and so when I came out here, I saw this city, if you will, about 600,000 people, I think at the time, 500,000.
Yep.
And I said, wow, this is such a huge city right now.
Right.
But then crazy thing about it was, it really is a small town. Colorado Springs is a big city with a small town feel.
Yes.
And I think that's what really people like about it. I mean, obviously, we're talking about Garden of the Gods.
Right.
We have art galleries. We have
Oh yeah, our Fine Arts Center is
Yeah.
the named the best in Colorado
absolutely
for this year, which is staggering. A few other cool parts of Colorado Springs is we do sit at over 6,000 feet high, so we're close to the sun. So the weather is very dry. I like to describe it as a high desert more than anything. It's not desert, but it's darn close. We have 300 plus days of sunshine here every year, and people that come here recognize that. And those of us who leave here can't wait to get back because of the sun.
And we also have the preferences. High meaning elevation.
Yes.
We are in Colorado, so I just have to preference that.
Absolutely. And the other cool thing is we have Pikes Peak right in our backyard. Pikes Peak is America's mountain. America the Beautiful. The song was written about Pikes Peak. There's rumors that it was from the top of Pikes Peak. I'm not sure if you could write a song from up there. Maybe.
Barely Breathe.
I couldn't, but somebody probably could. And when we fly into our airport here, I don't know about any of you all, but when you live here, you're looking for that mountain. You know you're home. You fly in, you land, there's your mountain, and everything's just kind of right with the world when you get home.
Absolutely. And when I first moved out here, and so many people say the same thing, and I'm not taking anything away from Denver. I love Denver. But you have the rocky or the mile high city. And you think it's surrounded by all these mountains, and you get to Denver and you go, where are the mountains at? You go, well, it's way over there. Just like Jason was saying, you know when you're in the Colorado Springs. You come in through I-25 here, all you have to do is look to your left or your right, depending if you're going north or south, and there it is. Bam, you got Pikes Peak, the Air Force Academy, you name it. Anything that you want, it's here. And anything that is not here, maybe like the Broncos or the Rockies or a professional team like the Avalanche as well. It's a spit shot away to go, a 50-minute drive right up to Denver, and you're right in the heart of it. So I think we really have the best of everything right here. And this is really only, in my personal opinion, only the beginning as to where we're going to be going from this day forward.
And you might be asking yourselves, why are these two guys on a podcast sitting here talking about Colorado Springs? We're a home building company. We build homes, we build communities. We're also very, very cutting edge, not just in our building practices and the stuff we design, but in our marketing. And we like to do a lot of Facebook. We do Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, and we've partnered with 720 Media, and they will not stop. They are, let's try this, let's try that, and we work very well together. So we try everything, and we haven't failed at one of them. So this was the next step is let's do a podcast. And what are we going to talk about? Well, we're a home builder, so we're going to talk about homes, and we're going to talk about the building industry. We're going to talk about what's cutting edge in the industry, what's coming up, what's going out. Geez, I was just in a meeting about Moen's new faucets right before I came here. I swear at the age of 20, I never thought I would be able to speak intelligently about cabinets, cabinet design, faucets, flooring, vinyl, linoleum, countertops. That was not my plan. But since that's a path I've taken, it's been very cool. And it is neat to be able to talk about that stuff. I fit in a lot of different circles because I know about drapes.
I love it. And it really goes back to that point. And once again, we're not taking anything away from anybody. But ask the next time you're out looking for homes, ask that salesperson why they do what they do. And I think the answer should speak volumes. If they're doing it, if they don't have an answer, that might be the answer you've been looking for. But when you come to CreekStone Homes, you talk to myself, you talk to Jason, you talk to any of the the sales staff in any one of our communities. We're in Gold Hill Mesa on the west side, down by downtown, Wolf Ranch, that's in District 20, as well as Cordera, as well as even Kissing Camels. But when you talk to us, when you ask us plainly, and you're hearing it right now. Why do we do what we do? Is because we have passion for this. It's like Jason said, never thought in a million years we'd actually be an expert in knowing about cabinets and how that couch doesn't face well with that window.
And 2x4s, not just decorating. We know 2x4s too.
Exactly.
So we're kind of well versed. And why we do what we do, I mean, we touched on it briefly, is, community aspect, making a better place to live for our children. I mean, my kids go, we're broadcasting from the model at Cordera. My kids go to school in Cordera. So that only helps to build the community. And my kids say, yeah, my dad works right around the corner to their friends. And her other little friend's dad's a builder too. And it just keeps going. And we just do it one day at a time, one house at a time.
I'm also a product of the product. My wife and I, we have a CreekStone, live in here in Cordera, and it was actually a great experience to be on the other side, because so many times we've been on this side and this side and this side, and it's still powerful. But when you're on that other side and you actually get to see, you're like, that's
the emotion.
That's my whole Doug. That's my foundation. Oh my gosh, they put up the walls. That's where our bedroom's gonna be. That's where our couch is going. Yeah. And you start envisioning it, and then all of a sudden the walls fill in, and then all of a sudden the floors are laid,